You've never once caught your own brain rewriting the story. It happens instantly, automatically, and it feels completely honest from the inside. Today, 5 ways your mind quietly protects itself, rewards itself, and manipulates you into owing people favors you never agreed to. Once you see the pattern, you'll catch it in yourself by tonight. You ace a presentation at work and immediately think, I'm just good at this. You bomb the next one and immediately think, the room had bad energy, the deck was rushed, nobody gave me enough time to prepare it properly. That flip is the self-serving bias. Success gets pulled inside, credited to your own skill and effort. Failure gets pushed outside, blamed on luck, timing, or other people almost every single time. Your brain isn't lying to be cruel. It's protecting your self-image. A stable sense of I am competent is easier to operate from than constant self-doubt, so it edits the story before you even notice the edit happening. The fix isn't to hate yourself for every loss. It's to ask, quietly, whether you'd explain a stranger's identical result the same generous way. That same self-protective instinct shows up somewhere even stranger, in how you handle being proven wrong. You find out the article you shared or the diet you swore by was based on shaky evidence. Instead of updating your view, you find yourself defending it even harder than you did before. That's cognitive dissonance, the mental discomfort of holding 2 conflicting ideas at once. I'm a smart, careful person, and I was wrong. Don't sit well together, so your brain resolves the tension fast. Changing your belief means admitting the mistake. Changing the evidence, or just ignoring it, is faster and far less painful, so most people quietly rewrite the facts instead of rewriting their identity. Notice the discomfort next time you're defending something a little too hard. That heat is usually the tell. Speaking of identity, here's a bias that explains why we only ever study the winners. A famous founder drops out of college, builds a company in a garage, becomes a billionaire. Everyone studies exactly what they did, convinced they found the blueprint for success. That's survivorship bias, drawing conclusions only from the people who made it, while the thousands who did the exact same thing and failed quietly disappear from the story entirely. Failures don't get interviews, biographies, or documentaries. They just go back to a normal life, invisible. The sample you're learning from was never random. It was filtered down to nothing but winners before you even looked at it. Before copying a success story, ask how many people tried that exact same move and never got mentioned. That question about hidden costs connects directly to what happens when you pay someone for something they used to do for free. A kid who draws for fun, constantly, unprompted, starts getting $5 every time they finish a drawing. A few weeks later, they stop drawing the moment the money stops coming. That's the overjustification effect. Adding an external reward, cash, a prize, a grade, to something someone already enjoyed can quietly kill the internal motivation that was driving it in the first place. Your brain reframes why you're doing the thing. It used to be because I love this, now it's because I get paid for this. Remove the payment, and the reason for doing it disappears right along with it. Be careful turning a genuine hobby into a side hustle. You might win some money and quietly lose the thing you actually loved. Last one is a trick advertisers rely on more than almost any other, a debt you never agreed to owe. A stranger at a store hands you a free sample, no strings attached, they say. Somehow you walk out of the store having bought the thing anyway. That's the Reciprocity Principle, the deeply wired human instinct to repay what's given to you, even when the gift was small, unsolicited, and technically free of charge. Owing someone, even a total stranger, creates real discomfort. Repaying it with a purchase, a favor, a yes you never planned to give is the fastest way to make that discomfort go away. A free sample was never really free. It was the opening move. Next time a small gift shows up out of nowhere, ask what it's actually asking for in return. 5 ways your mind quietly runs the show: self-serving bias, cognitive dissonance, survivorship bias, the overjustification effect, and the reciprocity principle. None of them make you weak-willed. They make you human, running on shortcuts built for a simpler world. Subscribe for a new psychology breakdown every day.